loves, welcome back. Today I'm going to be rating products that I've used up, aka product empties. And I also have some products here that are almost empty, but not quite, but they probably will be within the next week or two, so they're almost there, so that's why I just wanted to include them. And I have a lot of trash here, and I don't intend on keeping any more for a little while. I'm ready to part ways with all of these empties, so that's why I wouldn't include the almost empties in here as well. But grab a snack, get cozy, and let's get into it and talk some trash. Let's start off with the Lemme gummies because I've tried almost all of them and I have some favorites. So starting off with my number one favorite, the Lemme Deep Bloat Daily Digestive Gummies. I actually feel like these work because I noticed a period of time where I wasn't taking them and I felt like I wasn't as regular. So then I repurchased and everything just got back on track. Things were going and flowing and I haven't looked back since. This is at this point now like my third or fourth bottle and I'm very pleased. I look forward to taking these because they taste really good. Plus I love a good little sweet treat. So it gives me something to look forward to, but I love these. 10 out of 10. Now on the other hand, I don't really care for the Lemme Purr vaginal probiotic gummies because I truly didn't really feel like these did anything. They taste really good, but that's just about it. I just didn't really notice anything significant with these like I did with the Lemme Deep Bloat, so I would not repurchase. I would say 1 out of 10 for these because they taste really good, but that's just about it. But you might like them. Everybody's different, but for me, I like the Lemme Deep Bloat over these. Now the Lemme Glow Hair, Skin, and Nails. I think these actually also do work. This is, I think, my third bottle of these. I love the way these taste out of all the gummies that I've tried. I love that there's biotin, collagen in here, and I have noticed a difference with my hair. My nails, I feel like they feel a little bit stronger. They don't break as easily. My hair feels really nice. My skin, I mean, it's not perfect, but I feel like these have definitely helped. So I would repurchase these. I have been repurchasing them actually, and again I look forward to taking these too because they taste so good. They taste like little mini fruit roll-ups. So good. Raw Sugar Moisture Smoothie Shampoo. It's effective. It smells really good. It lathers nicely. It just gets the job done. This is a good hydrating shampoo and I like it because my hair feels so clean after I'm done using it. The scent is perfect. Coconut and agave with sweet almond milk. I've tried a couple different raw sugar shampoos, but the Moisture Smoothie line is by far my favorite because I do think it is the most hydrating and I love the way this smells. It just works. It's affordable. I love it. 10 out of 10. I have another hair product here that I also do really like, but now after using it a couple times, I'm like, I don't really think it's 100% necessary. It's the Kenra Silkening Heat Cream. I love the way the Kenra products smell. They just smell like sweet candy. And this does not disappoint, but I typically use a spray heat protectant, so I just don't really feel like this makes a huge difference in my hair care routine. I've gone days without it and days with it, and I just don't really notice a difference. So although it is a really nice product, I love the way it smells, I wouldn't personally repurchase it. I would probably just repurchase the blowout spray over this after using it for a while, but I do like it. It's just not like a staple in my hair care routine. So I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10. The Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. This is just a little mini. I love a good deep conditioner that is extremely hydrating and smells delicious. And this one is it. I think in general, Eva NYC has really good deep conditioners that won't weigh your hair down and make it greasy. Their Therapy Session line is really good. I also love their 10-in-1 Made Magic Hair Mask. The shine with that mask is incredible, but this one is more hydrating, so if you dye your hair or use heat on it regularly, this is a really nice deep conditioner and I love the way this feels. If you get the big tub of it too, you can get it at like Target or any drugstore for under $20. It will last you forever because you just need a little bit and a little bit goes a long way. So love this. Also 10 out of 10 for me. Will always repurchase. Another hair product I love is the Glaze Clear Conditioning Gloss. I just showed this in my pamper routine. This is a really nice product whenever you want to just give your hair an extra boost of shine. Maybe if you dye your hair like I do, it's nice because it kind of just enhances that hair color. Comes in a couple different shades. I love the clear one just because it's really easy and there's no mess. But you pretty much just put this on from root to tip and let it sit in your hair for about 15 to 30 minutes. Rinse it out and just shampoo and condition like normal. I really like to use this product if my hair color especially just needs a little boost, more shine, or if it's looking a little bit dull. This is a really nice glaze. Only thing is I'm gonna have to go probably like with this like 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10, just because of the packaging. I think it could be improved. So typically you could just kind of like squeeze the product out on the cap. It doesn't always come out. It kind of gets stuck a little bit, so you have to take off the cap and then take the product out. So it's not the most convenient. I mean, it's not terrible, but it could be better. So that's the only thing, but the product itself is really good. But packaging really does matter, and that's pretty big for me. So we got to deduct a little bit from it, but it's a nice product. Okay, we have some body care products here to talk about, which is my favorite. Oh, good old Dove. I love Dove. Like, I'm really a Dove girly. And this fragrance-free sensitive skin body lotion does it for me every time. It's very thin. It's very lightweight. It's perfect for layering because it is fragrance-free. So if you want to make your perfume or body sprays last a little bit longer, this is a really nice product that you can put on and then spray your favorite sprays and perfumes, because it's fragrance free, so you don't have to worry about anything clashing. This is for those of you who want a very lightweight body lotion. It's hydrating, but very mildly hydrating. It's not intense, it's not very rich and creamy, but it's thin, gives a little bit of hydration, and it's very fast absorbing. So if you don't like the feeling of lotion on your body, but you still want maybe like a little hydration, this is a really nice product. And again, I love that it's fragrance free. I feel like it's just a good universal lotion to have on hand, where you could use it to layer. You could also mix this in with body oils. You know, it's just like really good and a staple that I always keep. So 10 out of 10. Another 10 out of 10 product, forever and always, my EOS 24-hour body lotions. These are a little bit thicker than the ones from Dove. So if you want a bit more hydration, these are going to do it for you. They have great scents. They also have a fragrance-free version, which I do like, but it's not available in stores. I haven't seen it anywhere local to me, so you do have to get it online. It's random because I actually had to get it directly on EOS's website, and I love the lotion, but their shipping took so long that at one point I kind of actually forgot that I even ordered this, because it took like almost a month to get here. I don't know if maybe it was the time that I ordered it, but that's the only thing. But it's a really good body lotion, but I think I'm gonna just stick to the fragrance-free Dove because the shipping was just, it was way too slow. But the pomegranate raspberry is my favorite scent. I think besides the vanilla cashmere, this is so good for the summer if you like something sweet, fruity, floral. I love this with so many other fragrances that are more fruity. And the way that this hydrates your skin, but it's not greasy, but it low-key kind of feels like a body butter a little bit as you're applying it, because it's a little bit thicker, but the scent is very long wearing, and that's why I said it's a good base for other fragrances as well, because these smell delicious and you're gonna smell good all day long. So I did try the coconut waters. I don't really love this scent. I mean, I think it smells nice, but I wouldn't repurchase it. So of course we have some shave oils here. I wanted to just mention these specifically because of the scents. These are going to be my go-to summer scents: Pink Hibiscus and Coco Colada. Pink Hibiscus is amazing if you love florals. Coco Colada is just that traditional coconut tropical vacation scent. So this is going to be the summer combo this year. I just love these so much. I have no other words. Next up, I have this Bikini Zone Anti-Bump Shave Gel. I have been using this for so long. It was, I should say, one of my favorite products to shave the bikini area with. But now, honestly, I just use my shave oils and I have no issues. I feel like I even get like a smoother, softer effect with my shave oils versus with this shave gel. I don't know what it is, but this time it kind of irritated my skin a little bit and I never had issues with it. But now I think my skin is just used to those shave oils. They're just the best and they don't irritate my skin at all, like ever. But with this, I'm like, I don't know if maybe the formula of this changed or what, but I never had issues with it before. But now I think I'll just stick to my shave oils. So I'm not going to repurchase, however, but it did work for me at one point. It's a nice shave gel. The shave oils, they're just going to take the cake for me. So 5 out of 10. I have some skincare empties here. So first one is the Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. I do like this and I was using this for a little bit, but now after using it up, I think the scent is a little bit too strong. I mean, it smells like essential oils a little bit, but it's a bit much. Sometimes I don't want to smell this, and honestly, I just love a good fragrance-free cleansing balm or just skincare product in general. I'm not into the fragrances like I used to be, but I also just in general think that there's better cleansing balms than this one. Like, it was good, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase it because the scent alone is pretty strong. It kind of hits you when you first smell it and when you're applying it, so don't really love it. The more that I used it, the more that I'm like, the scent is kind of just too much. So wouldn't repurchase, but it does do a nice job of removing all of your makeup. But I think you can probably find something better at the drugstore, like other brands with no fragrance that do the same thing. But I'm gonna take some points away for that smell because it's just a lot. So 6 out of 10. I personally am very sensitive to smells. That's why I always like to mention fragrances and things, and certain things are just not very pleasing to my nose, and that is one of them. At first I didn't really mind it, but then the more that I used it, I just didn't really love it. More skincare. Naturium Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF 50. It's glowy, it's hydrating, no white cast, and it looks beautiful under makeup. I also love the packaging because it comes with a little pump. It's just a really good SPF, and I love that it's SPF 50. This is probably my #1 favorite product right now from Naturium. It's just so good. And then I used up the Retinol Complex Serum from Naturium. I don't really feel like this was a potent enough retinol for my liking. I want something a little bit stronger. I thought this was nice. Definitely was really gentle. I just wouldn't repurchase it because I didn't notice like a huge difference with my skin, and I definitely have other retinols that I prefer over this one. I have been loving the Vitamin C Complex Serum from Naturium. This is my go-to currently in the mornings, and I think this is really good. So the serums and like their skincare is probably hit or miss. Like some things might work a little bit better than others, but it also depends on your skin. But for me, the serum takes the cake. It's so good. This I would repurchase. The retinol, probably not. Pricier serum that I would repurchase is the Triple Peptide Cactus Oasis Serum from Youth to the People. This is extremely hydrating. I love this when my skin feels really dry or after I shave my face because it feels very soothing, and you can notice your skin just instantly looking so refreshed and plump with this. I absolutely love it. If you have not tried Youth to the People skincare, this is one of my top favorite products. Love. I also love their superfood cleanser. Yet again, we have another empty from this. I love the way this makes my skin feel, just very clean, and it truly feels like a green smoothie for your skin. I love the packaging. It's like glass, and it's a really good cleanser. I know it's expensive. A lot of people probably disagree and say you don't need an expensive cleanser, which you probably don't, but it just works for my skin, and I love the way my face feels after I use this. It also has a really good lather, and I like the way it smells. It smells like greens, truly. However, I've been using the Tula Cult Classic Purifying Cleanser. Almost out of this too. This is kind of like an almost empty for me, and I think I might like this a little bit more than the Youth to the People. I think the packaging is better, honestly. I mean, I like the one from Youth to the People, but this is just more convenient and practical. But I know the glass is better. However, I like this a little bit more, but this cleanser makes my skin, I think, feel even a little bit cleaner than the other one. It just feels like squeaky clean, fresh, takes everything away, and I've been loving it in the evenings. It's my go-to. So this is what I've been using. I feel like this in combination with the hair, skin, and nail gummies has truly been keeping my skin looking really good. So I'm pleased. This is another almost empty product, the IT Cosmetics 3-in-1 Makeup Cleansing Balm. I can't wait to be done with this because I don't like this at all. I'm gonna go 1 out of 10. I like how big it is, but that's just about it. Like, you get a good amount of product in here, but you need so much of this to remove your makeup. A little bit of this stuff does not go a long way, but I also feel like in general, you can probably find a much better cleansing balm at the drugstore. Like, you really don't need to spend a lot on a makeup remover. I think I've come to that conclusion. I mean, I do have a few higher end makeup removers that I love, but you can get something really good at the drugstore. So would not repurchase. And I love IT Cosmetics skincare, but this was just not it. Another serum I love is the Dalba Revitalizing Serum with White Truffle. If you like the Dalba First Spray Serum, like the actual mist, you're gonna love this. It's pretty much like the spray, but in a serum form. Also very hydrating. This just feels very luxe. It feels like a very lightweight, mild oil on the skin, but in the best way. It is super hydrating. You can use it on its own or mix it in with your favorite moisturizer, but it leaves the skin so glowy. So I feel like the Dalba one is gonna give you more of a glowy finish than the one from Youth to the People, but still a really gorgeous serum. Sometimes I like this in the morning, or sometimes I'll even use it in the evening before my moisturizer, and it just gives the skin such a healthy look. I went through an entire bottle of this Letta 22 Hours perfume, and I'm so in love with this. This is one of my favorite perfumes in my collection. It's in my top 5 for sure. This is classy, girly, but still sophisticated. It's not too sweet, and I just don't have anything like it in my collection. It's a beautiful scent that it pairs really nicely on its own, but it also wears really nice with other scents as well. Like, it's good for layering. I feel like you could use this honestly all year round. It's a good wedding day fragrance. It's a good date night fragrance, or it's just good for day to day because it's not too strong, but it's unique. So I'm gonna go 9 out of 10. I have another one right here that I'm almost out of. Out of all of her fragrances, this one is by far my favorite. I have this little e.l.f. Squeeze Me lip balm. This one is the strawberry one. It smells so good. It smells like those little strawberry candies that, I don't know if maybe you guys had those as a kid, but I used to eat them all the time. But I like this lip balm. It is hydrating. It goes on a little bit thicker, kind of like a lip mask, but not as thick. I'm gonna go 8.5 out of 10 with this though, because sometimes it does leave that white residue behind on your lips, and I hate that, but I still like the lip balm. I like the way it feels. I like the little scents. I think they're so cute. The strawberry is by far my favorite. Currently using the peach one, but that's just the only thing. You have to be careful because sometimes you can have that residue and it's not a good look. So that's the only thing. Maybe I'm using too much. I don't know, but sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. But it's still a good lip balm. I like it, and it's $4. This is another almost empty, the Patrick Ta Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist. First of all, the packaging on this is really pretty. It's very classy. I like the way it looks on my vanity. I also love the mister. Very fine. It goes on evenly. I think this is a really nice product, but I don't think it's worth the money. I personally would recommend the Rare Beauty 4-in-1 spray, or even the Dalba First Spray serum. I think I like those just a little bit more than this one. It's nice, it's pleasant, but it's just not really a must-have in my routine. But it's still a nice spray. Like, I love Patrick Ta products, but some of them for me are more worth it than others. Like, if you're gonna splurge, and for me, this just isn't it. It's nice, but I think you can get this effect for a little bit less with other brands. So that's the only thing, but it's still a nice product. It's just not really a staple in my collection. So I'm gonna go probably like 8.5 out of 10. And last but not least, 2 brow products. These are the brow products that made me switch from my very bold 2016 brows to a little bit softer, fluffy brow. Some days they look better than others. Today is actually not the best brow day, but ignore that. This brow pencil is everything. I love the shade Soft Black Brown. It's perfect because it's not too harsh. It really is a soft black brown. I love the shape of it because it has a really nice angle to it. And these come in really great shades. You also get a spoolie, a little sharpener with it. It's a great brow pencil and it lasts a while, but I get these in bulk because it's really good and I love the way my brows look with this pencil. I have another one here to show you. Look at this shape. It's so unique and it makes it so quick and easy to fill in your brows and mimic brow hairs if you have like very sparse hairs like I do. So I'm in love with it. The spoolie on it is small, but it's mighty. It works and I use it every single time I do my brows. It's just top tier. And then my Rare Beauty brow gel I love because it actually gives me such a nice fluffy hold to my brows. I really like the spoolie too, and the formula of this is nice. However, I feel like if you layer too much of this, that's when it can start to get really flaky and leave a little bit of a white residue, because sometimes I'm guilty of doing that. Like today I have way too much brow gel on because it was one of those days where I used all my favorite products and the makeup was just not cooperating. But I still really like the formula even with a little bit of residue because it does give that hold, which I like, but your brows still look and feel pretty fluffy. So it's a really nice brow gel. I think it's good for the price. It lasts me a while, and I also purchased these in bulk because it's so good and it gives me that hold. Unlike a lot of other brow gels, I feel like they give you that temporary hold, but then it kind of just, they go down throughout the day, but this one doesn't. The key though with your brow gels is to apply it and then press the product in with your fingers for a few seconds to really plaster your brows into place, and that way you're going to get that maximum hold. So if I'm doing that with a brow gel and my brows still don't stay in place, that's how I know it's just not it. But for me, the Rare Beauty one, it just does it for me every time. But just don't use too much. On the good days, this is a great product and I love it. So 9 out of 10. So those are all of the empties and almost empties. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what products you have used up the most this year. I think for me, it's always body care and skincare, and it feels so good to go through products and repurchase and use things up. So let me know what your go-tos are down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to see you very soon in my next one. Bye.